This is the Boston Celtics newsfeed for Sunday, October 7th, 2018. Reporting from Boston, Massachusetts, I'm Corey Prescott for CLNS Media, the leading online provider of audio-video coverage of the NBA's winningest franchise. Up until 2012, J.R. Smith was just a gunner. A shoot-first and shoot-second guard was one of the last vestiges from the high school to NBA generation. For Celtics fans, his reputation changed in 2012 when he elbowed Jason Terry in the face during Boston's first-round series against the New York Knicks, earning Smith a suspension. 2 seasons later, Smith, who was once referred to by Adrian Wojnarowski as the NBA's clown prince, sucker punched Celtics forward Jay Crowder during Game 4 of Boston's first-round series against Cleveland. Smith, of course, gave Al Horford a dangerous two-handed shove in the back as Horford was up in the air catching an alley-oop during the Celtics-Cavs Game 2 of last season's Eastern Conference Finals matchup. JR resurfaced last night in a preseason game nonetheless, starting something that he sure didn't want to finish. By now, you've seen the footage. Smith and Baines get tangled. Smith unnecessarily shoves Baines, leading for Marcus Smart to come in and try to get after Smith. Smart was ejected, while Smith somehow stayed in the game. An emotional Smart, who lost his mother to cancer less than a month ago, spoke after the game. Said Smart, quote, "Ain't no punk right here. JR knows where I'm at. Everybody know where I'm at," end quote. Smith responded by questioning Smart's toughness, among other things, saying, quote, "At the end of the day, I'm not going to sit here and lose money over trying to fight Marcus Smart. I'm not going to lose money over my tattoo, so why would I lose it over him?" End quote. For reference, Smart was voted among the top 5 toughest players in the league according to the 2018-2019 GM survey. Mark your calendars for November 30th when Cleveland visits the TD Garden. The Cavs and Celtics will face off 4 times this season. If you're wondering about the actual game last night, there weren't too many highlights coming from Boston's 102-113 loss to Cleveland. Terry Rozier and Marcus Morris tied for the team lead with 17 points apiece, but the Celtics dug themselves a hole by going down 9 points after the first quarter and 15 points after the first half of play. That highlights a troubling trend for the Celtics as the Cavs outscored the Celtics for 8 straight quarters between their last 2 games. The positive, preseason basketball is over and the Celtics had 9 days to prepare for the Philadelphia 76ers for opening night. In other NBA news, the saga continues for the Minnesota Timberwolves and Jimmy Butler. Wojnarowski reports that the Timberwolves and Miami Heat were close to a trade, only to see Minnesota push for more, resulting in a deal falling apart. It's been 3 weeks since Butler's request, and according to Woj, most of the league is dubious on whether Minnesota really wants to deal Butler. According to past reports, head coach Tom Thibodeau wants to repair the relationship with Butler, while owner Glenn Taylor is pushing for a trade. Today's newsfeed is brought to you by Simple Contacts, a convenient and inexpensive way to renew your contact lens prescription and reorder your brand. Visit simplecontacts.com and use the code CelticsBeat for $30 off your first order. That's simplecontacts.com, enter code CelticsBeat. Follow CLNS on Twitter at CLNS Media, as well as at Celtics CLNS, and be sure to head to clnsmedia.com. Subscribe to the Celtics newsfeed both on iTunes and Stitcher, as well as the CLNS mobile podcast app. This has been Corey Prescott for Celtics Newsfeed.